Members of the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party will be meeting with executives from Google, Microsoft, Apple, and others to discuss threats from Beijing. CNBC technology correspondent Steve Kovac is here with more. What are you expecting from the meeting?
Oh, man.
What are they really going to say?
Yeah, so I spoke to a source close to the committee and just tried to lay out the agenda, what's going on here. So today is this huge confab happening at Stanford University. We're going to see Kent Walker, the chief legal officer of Google. We're going to see Brad Smith, the president of Microsoft. We're going to see the CTO of Palantir. And it's going to be just a slew of, it's going to be like a TED Talk of what's going on in China and tech. So we're going to have Brad Smith expected to talk about AI and rare earth minerals for some reason. I don't know why Microsoft is involved in that, but we do have, we meaning America, has a huge dependence on that. Then in the morning, it continues at Stanford, and they're going to talk about crypto. And then they move over to Cupertino to talk to Mr. Tim Cook about the issues there. And I think that meeting is going to be the real testy one, considering what they're talking about.
Is it going to get contentious like it does when you call everybody before the hearings, especially on an issue that there is bipartisan support where they think China is not a great position? All of these companies have extensive business ties to China. They're going to be saying, here's why it's important. Or is this, since the cameras aren't there, something that's
it might be a little more
cordial?
friendly? Yeah. The position I'm hearing from the committee, though, is it sounds like a little more antagonistic towards Apple, especially because of their reliance on China. One example that was pointed out to me was last fall, there's protests we saw at Foxconn. We saw workers trying to get out of that factory because they didn't want to be locked in. And Apple didn't say anything about denouncing the violence. Tim Cook has been asked repeatedly about this issue, literally silence from the company. I'm told that is going to be one thing that comes up. What this committee doesn't want to see is a compromise on American ideals, American values to make a quick buck in China. That's kind of the theme of today and tomorrow.
What about a long buck?
A long buck?
What about not a quick buck? What about being there for years and years?
Which, by the way, Apple has been doing, and they're trying to decrease the reliance in part because of what happened last year.
It's impossible. It's a conundrum.
No, of course.
At this point, how much pressure do you think an Apple feels from China on one side, but in truth from the U.S. on the other?
Right.
Meaning, who's pushing them effectively away from China? Do you see what I mean?
In a way, China is, because of what happened last year. I mean, with those extremely strict COVID lockdowns, that hurt Apple's bottom line. Sales were down 5% in the holiday quarter. They couldn't sell their most expensive phone to people who wanted them. They had to wait till after Christmas. So they learned the lesson the hard way, and now we're seeing cracks show in that supply chain, and we're seeing Tim Cook and his deputies go out to India, go out to Malaysia, go out to Vietnam. How can we alleviate the pressure in the supply chain?
5 years from now,